Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. Only playing some Raum today with this buffed Soul Harvest down to 10 seconds from 12, which for the overall flow of his kit is significantly better. I've seen him way more in this patch after this, although I'm not sure everybody is really aware of it. The builds for him are going to be the same, no reason to go in and tweak them because the stable cards are still going to be the stable cards and they're all really strong. Reset, extra healing, extra health, and then damage reduction. I've got two versions of it. I have tweaked it, I think, a tiny bit just to put a bit more damage reduction on the queue to show it off a little bit better. We'll run with the reset too. Don't know if I've said this before, and I assume that I haven't because I don't really know how to word what I'm trying to say here, but Raum's skins are all very different. I noticed when I was covering another character recently, I think it was Leanne, but I can't remember exactly who, that the skins were all, changing the character, but they all looked pretty close to each other, and there weren't massive differences. With Raum, they're really quite different and separate. Did that make any sort of sense? I hope so, but we've got Drogos, Charlene, Kazumi, and a Maeve versus Victor, Barak, Vora, Drogos, and Genos. A good scenario here to show this off. There aren't too many where you get absolutely bodied with Raum. You can usually kind of play around some stuff. There are definitely scenarios that are rough for him, but yeah, payload is usually kind of fine. Gonna go for Subservience here because they have Genos and Vora, which kind of screw up the F setup. I don't know why I went for this weapon with this skin, but we're gonna run it. We're gonna go for double Chronos because I'm gonna play a sort of a pseudo healer here because we have no support. We have a Kazumi, Charlene, Drogos, Maeve, and yeah, there are the tants for you. We got Max Bulldozer on Charlene. Their Victor has no items, or he does now, I guess he just forgot. And then Barak isn't here. This is definitely a Paladins game. I do like the lightning effects on this. I can't remember the last time I used it, but this is definitely a weird one. We've got 40% of it and I've barely done anything. I probably should have queued there to save him. We'll queue there for the Maeve and we'll F and try and run through. But yeah, I recorded the Khan video right before this and it'll be going up the day before this one. And yeah, I don't know if we're going to have back-to-back weird matches, but I suppose we'll see. Yeah, this one seems to be very similar so far. I'm going to get punched by the Drogos. We are definitely pushing it. I think their Victor is here and just very new, but yeah, I was also trying to show off Meditate, which is the new item in the store that gives you essentially Old Veteran, where you heal percentage of your health with Raum. It's actually kind of strong. They specifically pointed out in the patch notes. I went actually checked after a video, I think a couple days ago, where I said, I don't know if they actually mentioned any of the items. They do with Raum specifically. I don't remember any others, but Raum, they mentioned Meditate. 2.5 every 0.25. If you've got 10k health, that's like 1,000 a second from your heal, which is actually kind of crazy. We'll go for just Chronos again. I'll of course cut this one up quite a bit and we'll jump into a game too, but it's actually been a pretty good match for Raum. He looks pretty damn badass here mounted up with their sort of recolored skin, which is one of my favorite recolors. I've definitely said that before, but I don't know if it's like a 4v5 or something, but we pop the Q, F, and yeah, you can sort of see with Chronos 2 here, you do get that F up pretty damn fast. Definitely going to get it off at least one more time, I think, in a fight. I think I'm dead here. I'm trying to also cover the Charlene. There's a Q, he's gone, sadly. There's an F, we'll tap and then just never mind, not run because we got crippled, but Kazumi going in, getting the Drogos office. I suppose we live to fight another fight. They've only got 11% of it and they've got 1 minute 50. I don't know if that's actually enough time to do it. There's a Q heal for sure. It doesn't feel that crazy. Subservience definitely isn't the best at the moment. Drogos ulted and then ran away, even though I was gripped by the Genos there. But what I was trying to say is Subservience with Raum doesn't feel great unless you're up against like a tank or two and you can just free fire into them and sort of give passive heals to the team. As a solo healer Raum, it doesn't really help you that much. Definitely should use it a little bit earlier in fights to try and get it off twice. I think I'm dead here. Maybe we can F and get away. She's going for the ult. I'm somehow not ticked by that. We're fine. There you go. There are the stats for it. It was pretty much a 3v5. We only died once though because the Drogos punched me right at the end. And yeah, Victor wasn't there. Barak wasn't there. For game 2, we got Onslaught, Foreman's Rise, Corvus, Willow, Ying, and Andro versus Dredge, Tyra, Drogos, Grover, and Ash. Seems to be a much better match than the first one we had, which seemed to just continue whatever the Khan video was. We'll go for Enforcer here. Was going to grab Meditation, but we have a Ying and a Corvus. I really don't need it. He's going for damage there, which surprisingly I've seen like a handful of times recently. I don't know why. Godslayer, Scorn, Focusing and Lens, Battering Ram Rampant, Fusillade Hurl, and Hunting Body, which has been nerfed. I don't know why I see more of it now after it got nerfed than before, but in we go. Let's play the top, I suppose, because or else the Ash is just going to block me off with the Q. We're just going to stand here and avoid the blasts. I will F and I guess run him a bit. Yeah, some taps. That's kind of jank with Raum, the turning angle sometimes, but Grover's here. He's gone. That's a mark from the Tyra. Let's not die for free. There's a Q. The whole team did just get wiped, but we survived on the top left. But there's an F. Dredge is just spamming away. We'll knock him. Okay, Tyra's here. There's a Q. I guess we can sort of be fine here versus them. My aim is just way off. Get rid of the Dredge here as well. This is so scuffed, but that kind of worked. My aim is just all over the place. Corvus is healing me. I'm playing Raum, it's working, it feels significantly better with that 2 seconds off it. I feel like if you don't play that much Raum, you might not notice it, but as somebody who's played him a decent amount, you really can feel that 2 seconds is gone off and you get that Q up significantly faster with this F setup. You can actually pop it like twice as much, it feels like, even though it's 2 seconds. Hello Drogos, I just accept my fate, just get me. Yeah, that's fine, we'll get more Chronos. Pop the ult here, just hit the Tyra, sure, just about quarter there, big heals from the Ying, she went for the ult, I'm going to F here and run. But what I was trying to say is, yeah, it might feel better than you expect, but Raum is still obviously Raum. Sort of similar to the Khan change that I talked about recently, but if you picked him up a long time ago, you might notice something works a little bit better than it did before. Pop the F here, tap through him a bit. The Corvus ulti there is actually really solid. We'll right click. I've got it up in a second. There we go. I don't know really where to place myself here. Definitely not on that ledge though. I feel like sometimes you just get hit from every angle on Raum and you get shredded. We'll run through. That was a dredge ult. Tire fire. That's fine though. Can't get the corner tight enough. There's one tap. She's just standing there avoiding me dashing around, which is fair enough, but yeah, really not putting too much pressure on us here, at least for me. Go for the ult, just hit the Grover. There's a Q. Sure, am I dead here? I think I might be out. Did get some big heals during that fight, but when the healers are gone, I'm just kind of, you know, easy to kill. This is definitely a little bit better, but honestly still kind of feels like part 2 of the Khan video, and because I recorded them the same day, it just feels super fried that I've had back-to-back games like this. I'm recording at a bit of a scuffed time for EDU, but yeah, these are really, really weird games. Drogo's just going to punch me again. It's the only 2 times I've died so far. We'll get nothing. We don't need anything other than damage reduction, cooldown reduction, and extra healing here for sure. Yeah, just armor plating is kind of massive. Pop the F, try and chase down the Grover. Sure, right click's on like 0.5 off as a Q. Can we get rid of the Tyra here? Probably not. Grover's still pushing me. I'm dead. Pulled 3 of them off. We tanked just a ton of damage. We're Raum here doing our thing. That was a Corvus ult. Dredge just like triple tapped him while he's flying around. Okay, we'll knock the Tyra. Go for the ult. This feels like a weird spot to pop it, but that is going to hit the Drogos too. Nice Q. I think we can just wiggle behind here, not get hit by the Dredge, and we're fine. It's an F. Okay, we'll tap him. Try and hit him one more time. Hello, Tyra. Just track her as she kind of ignores me here. To Grover's ulting. I guess I just try and keep anti-heal, but that ain't going to work. There's a Q and an F. Damage reduction plus the F. We should be fine here. That's a Drogo's punch. Am I dead here again? I think he's just going to be able to hit me. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Again, the only deaths I've had so far are the Drogos punching me. Look how much damage we tanked there. Don't remember when, but I did die one other time, so I've got 4, not 3. I think Drogos only punched me 3 times. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll go for the ult. She might be able to juke. Never mind. Just about got her on the corner. There's a Q. Try and run through. We hit pretty much all of them there. That's actually 4 out of the 5. There's a Q. I'm dead to the Dredge ult for sure. Everybody looking at me. I don't know what the rest of the team is doing. This is the same sort of feeling I had in the Khan video, which is why I referenced it so many times, but pulled 4 of them away, and the whole team is just, I guess, back there looking at them. I don't know. The Ying is healing me a ton. Corvus is healing me a ton. I got to give these guys props just like with IO in the Khan video. But I don't really notice the Willow other than her Q every now and again, or the Andro, who's, I guess, trying to go in. There goes the Tyra. I mean, Grover's on a 22 streak. If that doesn't show you what I'm trying to say, I don't know what else would. There's a Q. We can duel for a little bit until the damage reduction wears off, and then F. Tap him. Nope, he's going to teleport. There's a big heal. We'll drop a U-Rock. At least these guys are putting in work. Drogos is on pretty much nothing. I'm dead here though for sure. Unless we can get some big heals and maybe finish him off. Why is nobody hitting him? He ulted. Willow finally clearing him. And judging from the score here, that is going to be the defeat. That's a 2-man tap with the ult. Instant punched by the Drogos. I could make this and the Khan video a compilation of me just getting insta-killed. I don't know what they're saving the ults for. I suppose the next game. Of course, just as I say it, Willow pops it. We'll go and help the Corvus here a little bit. He's still gone. I couldn't even kill the Grover. He actually finished the game, I think, there on that 25 streak. So I've played 5 games back to back, the Khan and this Raum video, with just like super cooked Paladins matches. We played quite well there. I feel like I did all right in the 2 videos. It's just that they weren't really great to show off anything. They didn't even have an Ashe, by the way. Props to them. They won the 4v5. Shouts out there to Dredge playing Dredge with a back tagline. But yeah, Ying played well. The Corvus did all right there, although I thought he had more than 7k heals for sure. Willow, I suppose, did all right. The Andro, definitely not so much, but on their side, they all pulled weight. I'm also kind of assuming that they won't probably come across in the video, but yeah, these 2 videos have been super cooked. Hopefully the one, because I'm going to give it a break, I'm not trying to record another one after this, will be a little bit better. Although I will say that at some point I hope they rework his talents, because none of these feel great at the moment. Subservience, Earthspitter, or Enforcer, they're all kind of just meh. Below meh even, actually, for me. It's kind of more negative than usual, but I do not like his stance at the moment. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next, your thoughts on Raum. I'll see you guys all very, very soon. And as always, stay frosty.